I'm always encouraging you guys to position yourselves well. And so when I want to spend more money for a place to live, I'm spending more money, not for the actual apartment, but for the people that will be around me. I want to be around higher quality people I can do business with, people who have high standards. And so that's the importance of spending more money and getting that place in the Waldorf Astoria versus something, a little less interesting. The only problem is the Waldorf Astoria only has valet, and I find it inconvenient to always have to wait for somebody to go get my car. That's just me. But that's what I've been up to today. So searching for a new exciting place to live. And by the way, all the Saints, shout out to Danny. You see him flossing on us. He got the one of one, the Saint the Center camo hat, the leather strap bag. That does not exist. We're not making it. We're only producing the black one. So that's the one of one. When you see them around your town, just give them respect. It's none to come. And that's how I like my stuff. So shout out to Danny. He got the one of one. You dig? Yeah. Let's see if we can hit a few more questions. I think that we may have gotten a question from the CIA. Indeed, the CIA is on here, ladies and gentlemen. So even the government agencies are pulling up for the assassin.
Billionaire Boys Club.
Billionaire Boys Club, BBC. That's right. So Diego, when you go into your local grocery store and you ask that white woman, what the BBC? And she tries to pretend as though she doesn't know. She tries to pretend as though in her bookmarks on her Google Chrome browser, she doesn't have BBC bookmarked. And she gonna pretend she doesn't know Big Black Cock. And she's like, oh, gee, I don't know. What does BBC mean? Then you can tell her Billionaires Boys Club, which is actually a group that Pharrell, the rapper / producer, created some time ago. Little known fact there.
I'm going to go ahead and drop off. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Danny, very nice meeting you, Saint. You ain't the only one with a one-on-one, man. I got a damn, what do you call it? The reflective one. Do you remember that one?
Oh.
Yeah. Man, and it's funny because whenever I wear it, man, I always get all sorts of compliments. Bro, like, oh, that's cool, that's dope, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, man, you ain't the only one with a one-on-one.
Everybody, this is how far Garvey goes back with the Assassin. Let me just put you guys up on game. Back in the day, I had an office for my tech company in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is like the middle of nowhere. It's a manufacturing town. So they don't have street lights throughout like much of the town. So I would go on these night runs and motherfuckers would almost hit me with their cars. And so I had to make a reflective hoodie. And so I made one, and then I made another design of the reflective hoodie. And Garvey is the man who has the other one, so he is correct. He does have a Saint Center one of one, and that joint you'll be able to sell that on eBay because that has the original Saint Center logo.
I know, man, but I like it, bro. I be running with it too. I'm telling you, man, I like it. People like it. And it works. It does its purpose. It's an attention getter. I like it, man. I'm not getting rid of that shit. I'm good. But yeah, thank you for having me again. Shout out to all the nation. Appreciate you guys, and hopefully we'll see each other in January. Definitely.
Absolutely. I'll see you at the conference, Saint.
You guys have a good one.
Okay, yeah. Man, people pulling up on me with the one-of-ones. And Danny, that's one thing I love is when you can create something special. Like people don't realize in life, everything you do, you need to be pursuing something that's special. Like anybody can get a jacket, a hat, like a car, but like what, like a woman, anyone can get a woman, but what about the real value? And that's what I'm trying to drive people to is get things that mean something, live a life that means something. Today, what did your life mean? Man, this is exciting stuff. I love, so you guys invigorate me, man. I could be having an average day. I get to connect with you gentlemen. This just, it fills me up. And that's why I can't wait till we get the Saints together for the conference, because the energy of 300 men is going to be off the Richter scale, man. Good Lord. Oh, man, I'm excited. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's start with the For the Good of the Assassin ritual. Danny, you and I will go through it. And basically, I'll do it first. I'll let you wrap it up, and then I'll close out with the Creed of the Assassin. For the good of the Assassin, I have been really enjoying the opportunity that lays ahead of me. I'm really focusing on doing things differently right now, because when you do the same things, you get the same outcomes. And right now, I want really extraordinary outcomes. So I'm looking at this month as the start of my year, and I'm trying to do everything differently. Even today, I was having a breakfast that I've never had before. Bridget was like, "What the f- are you eating? You don't eat stuff like that." I was like, "I do now, motherfucker," because I'm doing everything differently because I want greater outcomes. And that's exciting to me. I'm taking tremendous amounts of risk right now. And that's what's going on with me. I hope everyone else is taking a lot of big risks that can have good positive payout. So that's what's going on with me. I have nothing more.
Last time I was on, I shared like overcoming the low of breaking off from an engagement. I didn't really go too deep because I didn't want to take up too much time, but man, the place that I'm at now, especially since watching your content, night and day, completely night and day. Like right now I have goals. Like my goal this week is to read this before Sunday. I never even heard of this book before I met you. So I'm just in a completely different frequency than I was even 2 months ago. And I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you're doing, because man, and all thanks to God, I'm working 2 jobs right now. I would have never even thought of that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like I could be making 6 figures and challenging myself to become the better man, the best man I could be. So I'm just so grateful that I'm in the position that I am now, and for you to help us excel past that to reach places we never even conceived before is truly and deeply touching. We really do appreciate what you do, man. The late nights you put in, the hard work you put in behind the scenes, don't think it goes unseen. We deeply appreciate what you do, and it's changing a lot of lives. So thank you so much, man. Much better place today.
You know what? That touches me so much, because that is the real reason that I do any of this work. And so to hear that you're being successful and you're getting growth, that really warms me and makes me proud. And I hope that everyone watching this live session knows that they can have a story similar to yours, a story of growth financially, personally, spiritually, growth and happiness, and that they'll be able to say something similar. And I want to encourage you to not let your foot off the gas. I want to encourage everyone who's watching this right now, keep Danny on your heart and wish him well, wish him strength in working his 2 jobs, and wish him progress. And so we're just hoping for so much blessing for you, and so that all of your activities are fruitful. And so we're happy that you shared this story with us, and we feel enriched by it, and your success is our success. So that's a beautiful note to end this. And we're going to end this the way we always end this, with the creed of the assassin. Wherever you are in this world, repeat this with conviction, knowing that this is true of you. The creed of the assassin. I am going to be who I truly am, because I am remarkable. And I am going to strive every moment to show the greatest part of who I am. Until next time, peace, saints. Danny, I'll see you soon.